on your windshield, most cars have 2 pair of wipers. Okay, so we're using 2 hands to like wipe it off at one time. Downward motion, hands come out. We're using both to kind of curl. As you turn your thumb, turn your hand, it kind of pulls that down so you can get as they project 1 hand or 2 hands out, you can use those 2. It can be close to a SWAT cross, but you're not pinning one and coming over, you're coming over with both, right? So that's what we're talking about, the hand combativeness, avoiding technique, the progression of it. We're in our kind of our last one. That's my contact information, name, number, that's my cell number. Text me, shoot me an email address. Be happy to reach out to you. Love to see what you're doing, share some information as we go through this. Okay, so again, we're on wipers. Okay, talking about the hand combativeness. You see the boxing or the karate. So you're looking at hands break hands, hands beat hands. Whoever has the fastest hands, whoever can get their hands off of them at the right technique or the right time with good technique. That's what that's describing right there in a very combative way, meaning be aggressive with it. Okay, all right. So 2-hand wipers. It can kind of look like a hammer with both hands, or it kind of look like a swipe with both hands at times, depending on what that is. That's why we just call them wipers. So whatever it is usually a downward movement, depending on where their hands are on you, to the level or the height of that one. Okay. All right. So I'll go. I know I got an old school clip here. See if it'll come up. There we go. All right. Little 49ers here. Great champions for a long time. You see a jump jam technique by the DB. Both hands come out. You see both hands come over right here in a wiper technique. So again, hands here, he's using both hands and kind of knocking them down at one time, either left or right. In this case, he's going to his left. So he's taking both hands and going through right there. Obviously, that sets everything up once we clear the hip. Not only does he clear the hip, he stacks him. Stacking means we're getting on top. Now he's steering him. Steering like a steering wheel. So he's steering him with his eyes and shoulders, looking outside with his eyes and his shoulders. You can see his helmet really turned outside. Okay, now he leans him. Now we have the post route over the top of him. DB's in a trail technique, ball's out in front. Great job. Look at it one more time. Jump jam, 2-hand wipers, inside release, steer, beautiful route. Okay, so there we go. We're talking about using both hands. Okay, to wipe off defender's jam, usually quick and sudden, usually in a downward motion. See both his hands here, fixing to try to knock his hands down. Here's the technique we use. Very similar again to the SWAT cross, except both hands are used at the same time instead of pinning and bringing one over. Nice blade here. Okay, it's Tutu Atwell with the Rams. Got him a Super Bowl ring this year, all 5'8", 155. Second round pick. Converted quarterback. Great development. Now you can see he's using a reduction too in this. He's taking his shoulders back, which is not bad. We don't mind that at all. Okay, as we get to it on the next time, you see it right here. He's leaning back, reducing his surface by taking away too. So here, he's at this point where he's moving laterally with the hands being jammed like a jump jam here. He's saying, whoa, get out of here, and I'm using my hands. So instead of stepping into it right there, he's fading away from it, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Good technique, okay? Here's a different view of it. You can see how he's getting away from the defender's movement, okay? Here we go. Nice. So we progress into this with a bag, okay, simulating like a 2-hand jump. You see him just put his hands down, swipe them down. We'll work somebody at the end to hold our line. You can see in the drills how we're working different progressions at different times, you know, working this right here. Okay, you see him kind of step back because this is the demeanor. We're telling him, hey, the guy's crawled up on you, he's tight. You know by the book on him. We've read the book. We got the cliff notes. We got the tape. Okay, he likes to lean into it and really try to jam us, whether it's a single arm or a double arm, being a jump jam type technique. So he's stepping back with it. So right here, I'm simulating a jump jam technique. So this is one technique that's not bad to use against it. 2 hands, and make sure you're violent with it at that point. Here's a practice clip. See both hands, you can see them come up. Right there. He used them to wipe him off. Good result. Good route. Okay, just didn't get the ball there, but a good route. Good job with his hands. Whoop, using them, wipe it off. We'd like to restack it. This ball is going to be on the red line. At least stay outside leverage. Okay, game clip. See both hands up top. So both hands come to jam. So at this point, we got to be able to defend ourselves and be an aggressor. So the quicker we can wipe those off, keep those hands and block it, swipe it off, use the wiper technique. This is a good job by him using that so he can get off of there, running the curl. Two hands, wipers, very violent. He uses a stick. DB's in bad situations, so he reaches out to grab. He uses the wipers. Great job of speed up the field. Not looking for the ball initially, just adding those things to it. Some game clips here. Down here at the bottom, see both hands, right? Both hands in a swiping movement. Okay, getting his hands off of him, knocks his hands down, gives him an opportunity to get that ball. Up top, here, using both hands to wipe it off. You can see him right there, both hands together, so if one misses, the other one get it. Hopefully you make connection with both of them. That was a two-hand jam. He clears the hip. He's in good shape with his release. Gives him an opportunity.